Israel does commence this kind of ground offensive and you've got people, more than 1 million, who are unable to get out, does that amount to a war crime in your view?
So a few points in that particular regard. We hear a lot of statements in the news that are very misleading. For instance, the gentleman who was on your show before me called Gaza an open prison. First of all, we should all think about the Palestinian people with great empathy. There are children, there are innocent people there, and we need to all do the most and hope for the most in order to make sure that they're not hurt. But having said that, taking a step back, this is a large piece of land. It is larger than Monaco. It's larger than Liechtenstein, than Luxembourg. It's more than half the size of Singapore. In Singapore, there are 5 million people. In Gaza, there are less than 2 million people. So it's not a prison as we all imagine a prison. It's a large piece of land. And it does make sense for everybody to leave Gaza and to move into open spaces. And there's a lot of open space. And the rest of us need to get them tents, humanitarian relief, etc. I'm not speaking as somebody who suggests that there's going to be a ground offensive. I'm just saying, let's be very precise about the size. Let's be precise about the density. If people want to step out of Gaza, they can. I can step out of Miami right now. I can say that I'm in an open prison, but I'm not. You can say that Israel is an open prison. It's a large piece of land. People can move out of the city if that's what they want to do. Hopefully, nobody is limiting them from doing that.
Well, that's not the UN's view. And when you hear reports that that fuel has run out, there's no electricity, you have people in hospitals, you have disabled, old, sick, they can't just leave, can they?
Very difficult situation. I hope that there's not a ground offensive. This is going to be very painful for all. Everything that you said is very correct. It's not an open prison. People can be mobilized. There can be moves in order to open field hospitals in order to help people, and that should be done.
All right. Doron Kempel, thank you for talking to us on Sky News.
Thank you very much for having me, Sam.
Now, the Israeli Defense Force is amassing